All right, combinations and permutations. So first we need to determine if it is a combination or a permutation, and then we'll determine how many possible outcomes each of them have. So first, the batting order for 8 players on a 10-person team. So we have an important word here. We have the word order. And generally speaking, when we see the word order, it means we are trying to put them in a particular order. And when we're trying to put things into a particular order, that order matters. And therefore, we have a permutation. So when determining how many possible outcomes we have, there are 10 students on that team. And we are trying to make our batting order include 8 of them. So we have 10P8. And in my next video, I will show a review how to type that into Desmos. But for now, we're just going to look at the setups. For number 10 here, we have 14 soccer players, and they need to choose 2 players to refill the water cooler. So I need to figure out if the order that I select these 2 players will change what they're doing or change what's happening. And so if I pick Joe first and then I pick Bob second, does that change what they will do? And in this case, they're both going to still be doing the same thing, refilling the water cooler, no matter what order I pick them in. And so this is going to be an example of a combination. So then I need to determine my numbers, and I have 14 players to choose from, and I'm picking 2 to refill that water cooler. For number 11, the student body of 165 students wants to elect 3 representatives, and I need to figure out the order that I pick these students or that we elect these students. Does it change their job or what they're doing? And so in this case, all 3 of them that we pick are going to be all representatives. They're going to have the same title, and therefore that makes this a combination. And I've got 165 students to pick from, and there are only 3 spots for representatives, so 165C3. For number 12, the student body of 125 students wants to elect a president, vice president, and secretary. And so I need to determine if the order that I select them changes what they do. So the first person I pick is going to be president, the second person is going to be vice president, and that third person is going to be the secretary. And therefore, because they have different titles, they're going to be doing different things when I pick them or when we pick them. Therefore, this is an example of a permutation. And we have 125 students to pick from, but there are only 3 positions or spots that we are picking from. Check out the next video of how to type these into Desmos so you can actually solve them to get the final answer.